TGIF, everybody. Raise your hands for Thank God It's Friday. I'm Dale Pinkert. I'm your best friend in the markets. I'm also an anchor here at FX Street's Live Analysis Room. We have the trends reasserting themselves as I thought would occur yesterday. So the 106 handle is still on the table for me in Euro USD into next week. Be interesting to see where the RSI is, should that occur, but still looking for this to manifest. Also, although the yen has moved sideways for a while, still looking for one more high in the yen, possibly into next week. So a lot of turning points based upon some intelligence gathering I've done inside and outside of LAR. I still think there's a push up here. Euro pounds on target with this inside week that I showed yesterday for us to trade down to 70 sometime next week, and that would be my buy zone. So those are my calls, everybody. The next one is yours. Those are my calls. The next one is yours. And we have a special feature today with our extraterrestrial Alien Ovicho is going to present his views, which are always at the minimum interesting and at the maximum very profitable. So who's in the house today? Who's here? Alexandros, Alien, Goldie, Khalid, Borja, Adinda, Marco, Malcolm, Gorilla's back. Alexandros is with us. Jax. There's a new handle, JJ's. Everyone, well, Ali, how are you, my trading warrior brother? How about a welcome for JJ's? I'm just going to call you Jay, but welcome to our community, JJ's. Ed ZFX is back with us. Fame is going to share a chart with us today. Right, Fame? Goldie's in the house. Marco's here. So let's go to work. It's still my view that the dollar peaks. Here's the Dixie chart. Alien will get going on your interview in about 12 minutes. So here's the Dixie. We've had 1, 2. I'm looking for a third drive to a top. If I just take yesterday's range in the dollar, yesterday's range, that was 98.50. Call it 90. Call it 90 handles. So 90 above yesterday's highs is going to give us par 30. Par 30 in the Dixie. So I'm taking yesterday's range. And if we break out above yesterday's high, I'm looking for this range to be tacked on. Yesterday's high gives us a move up towards par 30. So that's another 120 Dixie points, 130 Dixie points into next week that I believe is going to set up some nice dollar selling opportunities to tie in with the correction and the sell-off in the S&Ps that may have begun yesterday, but we could always get a reflex rally in S&Ps. They look pretty ugly. So the dollar's gone up with the S&Ps. I expect eventually the dollar to go down with the S&Ps, but perhaps the S&Ps dig in their heels in here somewhere and we get one more failing rally into the 17th, 18th in there. Okay, great, Ali. So Alien is going to do a presentation. He wants to give us his overview, which is always appreciated. Who enjoys watching Alien's presentations and watching his work during an interview? He's given, I don't know, 3 or 4 so far. it's always integral now that I know Alien. He's part of my intelligence gathering. So thank you, Alien, for your willingness to show your work today. People were asking about you all week. Where's Alien? Where's Alien? Where's Alien? I think you were just recharging your batteries. Decided to just observe from the sidelines. Sometimes that's a very good thing to do. You see the markets more clearly when you're flat than when you're attached to an outcome. So I recommend that every once in a while, everyone takes 3-4 days off, even though they're watching the markets. You take it off from trading and just watch the flow of the markets, because you're detached, you don't have any money on the line, and you begin to see the forest from the trees. So good to be flat to see the forest from the trees. How about an amen on that? That at times we see the market more clearly when we're out of the market and just watching the market. There's my amen. So I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't do anything today because I was waiting for this setup. 101.20. Okay, that's even higher. So where do you think that'll take the euro, Ali? If we go to 101.20, where do you think the euro will be? New lows under 104, or will it be a higher low? Let's see what you got, Goldie. So I'm curious what your downside number is in euro with that target in the Dixie. Here's a little scalping opportunity on euro yen. I think it's going to be more about the yen. It's a 5-minute chart. Goldie's trying it. Thank you, Goldie. Everyone thank Goldie for his scalping idea on euro yen to the long side, I believe. Who thinks Goldie is a great addition to our community? Here's my, if you think so, give me a Y. I think Goldie's a great addition to LAR. How about you guys? Anyone else agree with me? Goldie shows some nice work every time he's here. So he's an active participant in our community. I'm not condemning people that just watch. I'm just acknowledging the people that contribute. Capiche? You understand, guys? I appreciate those that contribute, and I also appreciate those that just want to come here and observe. So I appreciate everyone that's here. So we are going to get this pushed down towards 70. Hello, Dale. Everyone welcome, hello, Dale. So my plan is to look for shorting opportunities in the Dixie. I don't know if we'll get to Ali's number. Mine measures up around par 30. You know, there are bulls looking like Ricardo's looking 102.50, 104. I also No guys looking for 110, 112. But this is what I'm thinking, guys. And I think eventually the parity guys are going to be right. They're going to be right. But I think what's going to happen between now and then is actually a pretty good rally. Maybe back to 112, 110. I'm looking for, to me, looks like a lock back to the breakdown here. This breakdown. Going to take us back to 110. But I can't even rule out 115 before we get this. And that's going to tie in with a risk-off trade. So I'm looking for a buy here. Nice divergence setting up on the 4-hour and the euro down here. And then I think we get at least a rally up towards 110, 111 during the month of December. That's my call before we go to parity and take out the April lows. Hi, Anthony. How are you? So I'm looking at dollar strength tomorrow. Dollar strength into next week as being a shorting opportunity in the dollar, a shorting opportunity in US dollar yen, possibly a shorting opportunity in Canada. We've had one divergence here. Here's drive 1, here's drive 2, looking for a drive 3 up around 33.80. So those are my thoughts going into next week. Remember, your best trading takes place when you're prepared in advance for a trade. And you just wait patiently for that setup to come. And if it doesn't, so be it. Then you go back to the drawing board. But I've been waiting for this dollar shorting opportunity for about 4 or 5 days now. At first, I got the conditions that I wanted price-wise, but not momentum-wise. And now the momentum part of the equation is starting to come together, especially in the yen. So I still think we need to take out this high one more time in the yen. We're holding the 200. I sincerely doubt if we rally 100 pips in the yen. If we don't break down, we rally 100 pips up towards 380, 360, whatever, that the RSI will not confirm. What's everyone else thinking going into next week? And Adinda, if you can send the link to Alien, we'll get started in a minute. Ali's looking for 101.97. Okay. I've heard that 102 target bandied about. Ed Matz, that was their count months ago to take it down to 102. Okay. Anything can happen. We'll get started in a minute. Ali's looking for 101.97. Okay.
Hello.
I've heard that 102 target bandied about at Matz. That was their count months ago to take it down to 102. Okay. Are you there, Alien?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Okay, buddy. So
Hello.
how was your week? How was your week off?
It was great.
A lot of
I got
people get worried about others in the community when they're not there. It's like they're probably thinking, "Oh my God, something terrible happened to Alien in the market because he's not here, and there must be something wrong with him if he's not, actively trading the market." When there really was something right going on, and that's about detaching from the market and being an observer rather than a speculator to give you more clarity. Did that
yes,
work for
that's
you?
exactly what I did. Yes, it worked fine, and I got my head clear now, and I'm ready to rock and roll again.
Okay, buddy. So why don't you screen share and let's see
Okay.
what this recharging of your antennas and your spaceship did for your outlook in the markets going ahead. And my view is I think there's a shorting opportunity next week in the dollar.
Yes, probably I am. I have the same view as you. So, can you are you seeing my gold
Yes. So you want to start off with the gold here.
Yes, because
Okay.
apparently after last week a huge break to the downside,
Yeah.
uh, gold is really approaching a huge support. So even we are having this breakout, I think gold will be, will do a bounce because these area are from the 2008, 2009 breakout, and we are just about to retest it. So if we get uh, a push to around 1040, 10, I
Yeah.
think this should hold the gold for at least. I mean, I still believe we will target the 1250. I mean, the coming month. We didn't
Mhm.
get it from here, but this bounce should be a bigger one because if you measure this leg from here, that
Mhm.
gives you the same as here because I'm counting this as a corrective structure, and it should
Sometimes we get through those lines,
ideally if
yeah. And if we get through that line, the lower part of that green box boundary is what, 1025 or 1005?
no, it's the 100 and
5.
1000 level.
$1,005. Okay.
Yeah, around that area. So it's a psychological number also. So I
Right.
mean, the whole area it's about $40 from 1040
Uh-huh.
to 10:00. So that will play out, I think,
Okay.
and that means we should. I saw your interview with Norm Mowinski, and
Yes.
he had some interesting dates for commodity bounces, and next week could be it. So we are approaching maybe a bigger bounce.
Okay.
This will affect the dollar because he. Let me go to the dollar chart. 1 second. Okay. So the dollar blew off the resistance. I was expecting it should hold, but that didn't work out quite yet. But at the same time, this this line is
Uh-huh.
now just gave a small pullback, like it did. Like we got this example. We just got a small
Right.
pullback before
Yeah.
piercing through. So maybe we are going to have this scenario next week, a piercing through before a reversal.
Par
That's what
75.
yeah, I think that
Okay.
could be maybe a small high or even just enough. I'm not going to call it up. I'm just looking for the structure I'm not
Right.
fighting this breakout because even there will be maybe a move higher later this year, it should pull back before doing this, because the market never goes in a straight line. There will always be a corrective move. So for sure, I've missed this huge move to the
Well,
upside.
let me ask you this. If you're looking for a larger magnitude bounce in gold, why would you be looking for a smaller magnitude pullback in the dollar?
No, I'm not looking for small. I'm just now presenting the obvious what you expect from the market. I mean, if you say this is going to be a breakout to the upside, you expect a small pullback, then a continuation. But you remember, I'm still looking for a deeper pullback in the dollar, and with gold approaching this huge support, this is going to be a reversal on the commodity. We have already. I mean, it's the same for silver. For silver is approaching the lower end of the channel, and it's the same structure. So maybe next week the commodity will start the move. Also, we have to. So sorry.
Well, there are a few things that could support this. Is that at the last Fed meeting, because the S&Ps were up near 2,100, they sounded like they were hawkish, and then we got that great employment number Friday. Well, today's numbers were pretty weak, the inflation numbers, and then if we get another weak jobs number, here again, the Fed hike that everyone has at 70% happening doesn't happen. Dollar suffers, gold rallies, stocks fall.
Yes, that's probably maybe because, I mean, the majority are expecting now the hike, and everybody is calling for it. So I don't think the market will, play it easy for these guys. And for now, it's not looking. I mean, at least for the next week, we should have a minor top in the dollar and let it play out. I can't. We can't say it's going to be a huge drop or.
We never know.
Yes, we have to see the structure. So for now, to look for trading opportunity, let's wait for the reversal to happen. Because if you take a look at S&P, let me that show. The S&P from the tops around 2110. It's making a smaller corrective view.
All right, we're still seeing the Dixie.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay. You're an amateur. I have patience with I mean, you're not an anchor man. You fly spaceships, so we're all good at what we do. All right. Okay, so S&Ps. Okay, S&Ps.
We never touched this trend line. I mean, we never retested. So I'm still looking maybe with the last push of the dollar. Maybe next week we will get something like this. I mean, maybe a double top will work out as a double top before.
That's what Norm said too.
Yes, because the smaller sector are making a bullish setup. It's the same as the yen, the dollar yen is in a corrective channel. So I still expect one last push before it starts the correction. Because if you remember last Friday after the NFP, I presented the chart. I said around this area, 2360. It should start pullback. I mean, it already started pullback, but it's looking weak because if this is going to be a nice pullback, we should have something like this, not just small candles holding.
That's another reason I thought S&Ps could bounce back is because the yen wasn't done.
Yes, and at the same time,
you're looking for what, 2480 in the yen?
Could be. I mean, it needs just to make a new top with divergence. To confirm it can't be any number between 2360 and 124.90. So it needs to hold this top because my my setup is based on, I mean, you know, the hiding divergence need this top to hold below this, so we can hold this divergence. And I'm
Right.
looking
We
for
get through
maybe
there. We get through there. It looks like 129, 130 on a weekly. We'd get a third drive to a top that would come in around 129, 130 on the end.
you
If
mean,
we break through this resistance.
yes. Of course, of course. Yes, the target outside are huge, but if it holds this, I mean, it's complete in a zigzag. It's still a corrective move. For me, it's still corrective move. It's not showing bullish. Strong bullish sign. So this corrective move needs to happen in this area. I mean, it could just blow up like the dollar did here, because it never holds. We have to just wait and see if it's going to be a bearish setup to take a trade, because this one will present a good risk reward if you are going to trade this and get this high to get this kind of pullback. This is a nice trade to take. So, and if you are looking this, could develop in the next month if we are going to make that move to the downside in S&P and Nikkei. I'm going with this scenario as a expanding triangle or a megaphone, where we have this A, B, C, D, and the last move should be, exponential one. It should go all the way down. So at the end,
Wow,
maybe
yeah,
I'm still.
all the way down to par, possibly, huh?
Yeah, this is an extreme
106.
scenario. I'm not calling for it to happen, but I mean we have to keep it in mind that these kind of patterns rarely happens, and they are they are exactly going to the extreme. So
You know what? The Dow has the same formation on the daily.
yes, I mean it's developing around the market, and it could be a fake one, but we have to keep it in our minds. So if we're going to have this huge breakout, we are not going to fight it. We should target the downside. For now, just calling for a three-wave back. This is an opportunity to take a trade. I mean, could be.
And the breakdown will happen like under, if we're going to break down from that channel, it's like under 119, right?
Yes, it should be it should be under this support area. If we get a close below 118, I mean a good close, because we never since it's last year. Since last year, we never had a really strong close below 118. So I mean, it's a huge support for the yen.
That's a good
just spikes below it. So this time, if we are going to be bearish, we need a really strong close below it, or else it's just going to be correction before we're continuing higher to new highs. That's how I see it. So if we take this and go back to the dollar, it will be the same for the dollar. The support area is around 93. It's the equivalent of the 118 with the dollar. So if either a small pullback or a bigger one. So we have to wait and see. So next week will be, if we get this the reversal, we can take trades.
Okay. So do you think that EG is going to hold 70?
Well, let me switch to EG probably, because I need to. I mean, did you see my what I wrote about the Euro groups?
Yeah.
All the there. So for me, all the Euro groups are at the critical area of a bouncing. So EG, I think it's going to hold, even when we get maybe another spike lower, it's still going to hold the low. For me, this is important because all the Euro pairs are presenting a bullish setup. I mean, if I was, I'm not playing the courses for now, but
Yeah.
if I want to take bullish trades, this was a great opportunity for swings
Yeah.
because, I mean, look at the structure. We are correcting this big move, and we
Right.
never broke below the 61. So
Yeah, it looks pretty
it's
good,
all over the
Eurocad.
courses. Yeah, EuroCAD, I mean, it's already rallied. Euro Aussie is holding. Same for Euro Kiwi. So why not? So why we have to make scenario that Euro Pound breaking lower, Euro Yen still holding, and also the main pair Euro Dollar is still holding. So for now, to establish a correlation between these. If you take
What?
the whole cycle from last March low to the
Yeah.
highs of August, I mean the dollar is reached the period of
Mid,
time where we should. Sorry?
it's kind of a midpoint in the cycle right here.
Yes, that's
Okay.
why. I mean, Norman Wansky said, gave the date of the dollar, and that pointed. I said, I had the flash. Okay, we have the crossing point with the euro at a bouncing timing area. This area should present a bounce in the euro. I mean, with the midway of the cycle, because every time we reach this area between the 50 and 61 time percent, we have a move, either strong breakout or either a strong reversal. So it should coincide with this dollar move to this pullback, because uh, let me just point out that we never. It's not like exactly the Dover. We are still holding an area, and even
Yeah,
if we
and
go test the low.
that's kind of interesting. Is that the dollar? Well, yeah. Okay. I'm looking for about 620 in the euro. You have anything short term that gives you shorter term, shorter time
Shorter term,
frame that might give you an idea?
no, I sorry
Okay.
about that. I didn't. I just I spent this week just watching the daily and 4-hour charts
Okay.
to take the to make the bigger picture clear. And I'm not for trading. For trading, I'm just looking for setup to. I mean, to be prepared next week. And maybe if you are about looking for a new low around 106 for the euro, this should coincide with the Swissy, because I mean with the Swissy I have a level. We already traded the first one. We got just a small bounce. I mean, it's just like the dollar. So the next level for me to short it is either 200 level. I mean,
Yeah.
020,
Okay.
or this could be. I mean, let me just make this trend line, or just a small high to finish maybe a third drive in the hourly chart. Maybe this one will be your target for a 3 drive.
Yeah.
That's what you are looking for.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not guessing a number. I'm just saying this is an area for a bounce. So everyone has his own style to look for trades. So I'm just presenting the area for it to
Okay.
appear.
Well, with this whole scenario, possible dollar selling opportunity, foreign currency buying opportunity. I have one divergence in USD CAD. I know that you were negative CAD, but changed your mind before it exploded. How's that looking to you in
Yes.
USD CAD now?
USD because let me jump just to the oil chart if this is possible. I mean, it's always the correlation that's playing out. I mean, this is my target for now. It's at 40 area. So if oil gets here and holds the lows, I mean, if it's going to hold the lows, I believe CAD, USD CAD will just maybe make just another marginal high, because you just you
Yeah.
said it last time. We are missing divergence from the
Right.
CAD, and
Right. We were.
with this move we can get just small pop to the outside to it should not exceed the 3480 maybe. So it's just a pop around this area, and then we're going to make a larger move to the downside. I'm still waiting for 26 area to be hit. I mean, this would. Sorry, I will change this.
Where's
If you
the
are going to
top of
make
the
new
line?
highs.
Where's the top of that channel coming in now? 35, 36. Where is it?
Yeah, it's a maximum of 35.
35
35
subs.
should be, I mean, the extreme. It could pop up, but this is, I mean, a move of 200 pips, 300 pips, and
Yeah.
while the oil should hold the lows, it should
Yeah.
not be that great a move. But
Good
everything
point.
can happen. But I mean, the market correlation should always, for now, it's working. So why not? Why I have to fight it? I have to look
Yeah.
just for area to, I mean, with all the pairs making reversal points, and that should play out nice. I'm not going to, I mean, play it before it happens. Just wait for the next week. If it's going to have a reversal, let's trade it. If not, we should look for something else. That's it.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate your work today and the areas and the scenarios. And
Yo,
once again, Alien, you're always
okay.
missed when you're not here, and appreciate you sharing that. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I
Go
want
ahead.
to show the pound.
Yeah.
Sorry, the pound, because the pound is still holding the channel, and
Yeah.
maybe with the last push of the euro down, could be. I mean, it's always the pound who's the strongest. Maybe the pound will hold last week lows, and we get this move to the outside, because this looks like a strong reversal for now, the pound. Not the same as euro, because euro is now weak and looking to maybe to start the break, and it's just missing a couple of pips from your target, but the pound is already holding almost 200 pips from the lows. So now, for now, pound is going to be a buying opportunity here. I mean, around these lows. If we get a retest to these lows and bullish
Well,
reversal
if
here.
Euro pound's going to bottom around that 70, 69, 90 level, the euro should outperform the pound on the next rally.
Yes, if we are going to have this move, for sure. But I mean, this is my own trading style. But I
Yeah.
love to
So right now the
find
pound is preferred long on dollar strength.
yeah. I like to to find setups with a good risk reward, and I'm confident with there is already a low. I can trade against this low, while
You're
the
right.
euro, if it's
Haven't
going to
made it.
break, I mean,
Yeah.
where I'm going to place any stop loss, or I mean, if I'm going to go for this one, is this too far? I mean, I have some trading
Always
rules that
better
I
to buy a
follow.
market putting in a higher low than a market making a new
That's
low.
it. Of course, that's the one.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
resumes the idea. It's better explained. So
Yeah.
if I'm going to see a bullish setup at the same time with the yen topping here, I'm going to take it. So there is definitely uh, multiple setups, and everyone should play whatever it likes. Just one more comment about the Aussie, the Aussie and the Kiwi. I mean, last week they had the same area for the bounce, but as we can see, only Aussie dollar made the bounce due to I mean
Some crazy employment numbers. Yeah. Bell said those numbers, if you extrapolate them to the U.S., it would be like us gaining 700,000 jobs. So she said she
coming
was
from.
suspicious. Yeah.
Is that weird, or banks, I mean, sorry, countries around the world are starting to have a huge employment number. Maybe this is going to be around a global event. So we're going to see a huge number by the end of this year, and everyone going to think this is going to be a biggest recovery around the market, and it turns out the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's the same idea for Aussie and Kiwi, as the same for pound and euro. Kiwi, if you're going to make another push lower, it's going to break the lows, but Aussie is going to make a lower, a higher low. So this could be an opportunity to go long Aussie if you missed this
Yeah.
one. If you missed this one, if you missed this bounce, you will have
Yeah.
another to. So I mean, we have setups with good risk reward, and this bounce for the risk is going to be to 50 strong bounce in the commodity.
Well, you're breaking up a little bit. That Tunisian internet. Okay, Alien, we didn't really hear the last part of it, but we got the picture.
Yes. Sorry.
So you're looking for a rally back to that trend line.
Yes, I'm going
Where's
to.
that trend line come in?
This is the 75 area.
The 70 what?
Are you seeing?
Yeah.
75.
You're looking for 75? That looks like.
I think you are talking about this trend line.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for it to break through that line, and we could get to 75. Okay, I
Yes,
got it.
I said if the gold is going to explode with a
Yeah.
bigger bounce, this is going to support the commodity group. So a bigger
Good
bounce in
points.
the Aussie, bigger bounce in the Kiwi, and
Okay, I
that's
got you.
and to take the bigger picture, that's a huge big corrective move. So after we finish this, we will get a move lower. I mean, we are taking this far away, but you have to look the structure in the future. If this is going to play out, this will present a nice opportunity to go short. So for now, we have to stick to the shorter time frame for next
Right.
week and look for maybe the reversal idea setups.
Okay. Beautiful.
Thank you.
You covered anything. What's your thought on the Polish zlotny?
I have no idea.
What's the name of Tunisia? What's the name
Sorry?
of it? What's the name of your local currency?
It's the Tunisian dinar.
Oh, the dinar. Is it backed by gold?
No.
Then it shouldn't be called the dinar, do you think? Anyway,
yeah.
Thank you so much for your contributions to our community. That's my trading warrior brother, Alien Ovicho. Everyone thank Alien for this presentation.
You're welcome. I think I want to, there is someone asking for the S&P chart. I just want to re-show it quickly.
Okay.
I mean, oh, okay, I will take just a screenshot and send it to the room. It's easier that way.
Okay. Thanks so much, partner. Have a great weekend, and we're going to kill them in the next few weeks. You know that, right?
I hope so. Yes, of course.
All right, there you go. You know what I say about hope, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Hope is the oxygen in our lives and the carbon monoxide in our trading. So you got what I love about what you do is you're prepared for next week today. That's your best work is done ahead of time. So great live example. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, welcome, Dan. Have a good weekend.
You too, my friend. Everyone thank Alien for a great presentation. So we're about a half an hour from our next guest. I don't know. I don't believe in trading every day. Everyone doing all right? Came right off this wedge line here, right here. Okay, no, you did fine. You did fine. So the euro's holding this wedge breakout so far. Everyone doing all right? I'm going to take a quick break here. So, Dinda, I'm going to take a quick break if you could hear me, so I could get ready for our interview. Will everyone continue to collaborate? I'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. We got a great presentation and lots of ideas for next week. So far, the euro is holding right here on my wedge line. So if we take out these lows next week, call it 108.10, call it 75 from here, it gives you 106.5. If we take it from here to here, it gives you 106.20. That's what I'm looking for next week. Makes sense what Alien said. Your preferred long should be the ones making higher lows. Hello, Adinda, if you can hear me, I'd like to take a break. I'm just going to do it anyway. Well, I'll show Borges stuff first. So I'll leave you with Borges' look. A break to 106, and then a rally to, looks like 109. 109. Thank you, Borgia. That's an interesting look on Europound. That we could break down here. Yeah. I'd still say up here. Thank you, Rick. All right, everyone, I'll be back in 5. Stand by for our interview with Peter Ghostine. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Everyone doing okay? Zurich has a trade working. A little scalp in the upside in euro. Right here. Looking to short it at 7.5. Everyone thanks Zurich. Nice technical work by Zurich. So who thinks we have the best analysis room on the net? I do. There's my why. I was mentoring someone yesterday and I said to him, one of the best things you could do is spend time in our community, that it's given me an edge to be part of this community. My trading has gotten better. I've learned a lot from everyone. So I always recommend LAR to traders because you can't get hurt hanging out with us. All you could do is improve. So anyone believe, like I do, that LAR would be a great place for anyone? Even Paul Tudor Jones and Jesse Livermore and RN Elliott. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how Norm's going to get, I don't know how we're going to get a rally from here to test the highs, but we're at support here. I'm looking for, I've revised my target down to 1690 down here. I think we're going to flush out the bulls here. Flush them out. Thank you, Rick. Everyone thank Rick for his look. Thank you, Alien. Everyone welcome Israel to our community. Make ISR feel at home here. Hello, Yohei. Hello, Dale. Khalid, what are you stalking here? Everyone doing okay? Looks like we're going to get this pulled back in the pound too. CAD diverging. This could be a third drive to a top in CAD right here. Here's your 1 hour CAD. Here's drive 1. Confirmed. Drive 2. Diverged. Drive 3. Second divergence in USD CAD right here. I'm not going to take it on a Friday. But I did have a parabola coming in on the weekly in Canada. I believe at about 380. Yeah, hasn't quite taken it out yet. About 380. So maybe we'll get a throw over on the wedge first. But starting momentum is beginning to wane pretty substantially here. Everyone see this divergence beginning to develop here in USD CAD? So I'm not saying to trade it. I'm just saying be aware of the divergences now beginning to develop in USD CAD on both the 1 and 4 hour. See it? So at the minimum, it's saying be careful being long now, right? So if it's not saying that we're going to have a short, it's saying be careful about being long. Okay. Just telling you what I'm seeing. To me, that's a warning sign. Not saying that terminates the move, but there is a market message in a second divergence. Who agrees with me? There's at least something that you need to pay attention to when markets are not confirming their new highs or new lows. I think it's worth paying attention to. If you don't at your own peril. I would time the short with Alien's idea about buying the Aussie. The Aussie's probably a safer trade. Down here at around 70.60. Yeah, maybe. The oil got down there. Which oil are you looking at? Is that a futures contract? Because I have cash at 42. I have cash at 42. A little bit of divergence here. Wow, really ugly. I have 40. It's going to be 40 for me. I don't think so. I think it follows through into next week. Everything we talked about, I think, follows through to next week. Euro, Goldie's looking for a rally all the way up to 108 again. Thank you, Goldie. Thank you, buddy. I want to thank Goldie for that look. Everyone doing okay? Stand by for Peter Ghostine. Goldie's taking a shot here in the euro. Okay. $70.40 held again. Stand by for Peter. If you think Laura's great, and you appreciate what we share in here. Never shed a tear. 'Cause if you need a new car, you should hang out in Lar. And if you want to be a star, be interviewed, in Lar. Stand by for Peter Ghostine, the Super Equity Bull, will be joining us shortly. What's up, Planet? Malcolm? Rick still bearish. You're not going to shake this guy's conviction on Aussie. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you, everyone, for another great week of sharing ideas together. Thank you, everyone. What a great community. Marco, how are you? Everyone doing okay? Khalid, you doing okay? Planet, Alexei, how are you? ISR, how are you? You see how this works, Israel? Kane, Ali, Jax. Jax, you're quiet. I think you're sleeping. Ricardo, hello, Dale. Marco, Goldie, Gorilla. Hope you feel like you found a home, Gorilla. JJ's, hope you're enjoying your time with us today. Ed ZFX. Hope Laura's adding value to your trading experience here. JJ, same to you. I'm just waiting for Peter Ghostine to show up here, and it should be a great interview. So stand by. This guy's a super bull. He was gladly awaiting the recent correction we had in the stock market. We'll see. I'll ask him if he thinks there's one more shoe to drop in here. What's up, Rick? Yeah, Euro pound held 70.40 again. So we held the wedge line again. Have a good weekend, buddy. See you, Alien. Love you, buddy. Take it easy. We're going to get them. We're going to have a great Thanksgiving. We're going to have much to be thankful for. 2015. Thank you, Rick. We're at 2028. Okay, our next interview is Peter Ghostine at Peter Ghostine. Not sure what the hang up is. Everyone doing okay? We're getting some strength in the gold. No reversal yet there. Gold's not responding to the euro. No, I don't know if that's the right one. You sent it to the wrong one. Stand by for Peter. He'll be with us in a couple. Stick around for Peter. Euro held it on the second attempt there. Aussie a divergence on the 1 hour. Wow, good one. Okay, you're not, don't call yourself a newbie. So Israel's asking about, is there a divergence? You mean down here or up here? Up here, yes. Except I can't tell where the wick was here. But yes, if this high there was, if this low there was, so you have a couple of divergences. So I just can't tell where this candle end. I can't tell. But you're starting to see it. Good man. It's starting to get a look of like a ascending triangle in a way. Okay. So it kind of has a bullish look to me. Okay. And I'm with Alien looking to buy a pullback down in here next week if it happens. Okay, nice call, Sirik, on your Euro scalp to 750. So Sirik, I bestow upon you the Man Award. Sirik, you are the man. Everyone congratulate Sirik. He called out that day trade, so did Goldie. Congratulations, Sirik. It's your first Man Award. So you don't get picked off. Use less leverage. You'll lose your head, your account. It will be dead. Use less leverage. Congratulations. Speech. He won't accept it. Sirik will not accept the award. He's rejecting it. Okay. Well, you saw it. So you just have to work on your execution a little bit. Use less leverage and you won't be as nervous. Thank you, Sirik. I'm not sure what this is. What are we looking at? I'm not sure what it is. Oh, you're going to take it? Okay. So Peter should be with us shortly. Everyone doing all right? Just waiting for Peter. Still waiting for Peter. Everyone doing okay? Okay, see you guys. Have a great weekend. So this session is drawing to a close. We'll see if Peter gets here. I just think they have to take out the 70-40 longs in EG. Probably take it under the big round number a bit, 69.90. Okay, Jay. Anyone worried in here about anything? If you're worried about anything, give me a Y. Anyone worried? Uh-oh. Good, no one's worried. Hello, MRC, how are you? So I don't know what's taken Peter so long. We'll see. Let's see if he shows. Goldie's not worried. I don't know who's going to want to go home long. The S&Ps into the weekend. Euro Aussie, I said there'd be a pullback yesterday. There was. Everyone doing all right? If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of pips, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. Fair value. Now you're not. Or did that help, Rob? Hello, Fair Value. How are you doing? Everyone, welcome Fair Value to our community. There's the gold. Millar Fair Value. Still an inside day in the dollar. Inside day. How'd you hear about us? How'd you hear about us? Oh, I got it. How about Donald Trump? Did that worry you, Donald Trump? They both worry me. Okay, Sir Vedran. Have a great weekend, my trading warrior brother. Everyone thank Vedran for his contributions to our community this week. Thank you, Ved. Snaga, brother. Who enjoys being part of this trading family. It is like a family, isn't it? I enjoy being part of it. Everyone doing okay? Welcome, hello, Dale. Everyone, welcome, hello, Dale. He accidentally was texting me, and that became their handle. I believe you could change your handle, hello, Dale. Hello, Yohei, are you still awake? So I don't know where Peter is. That's show business. Back at you, Goldie. Back at you. Glad you found us. Huh. Anyone else having issues with YouTube? You know, you could go to the LAR page and watch it there. JJ, try the LAR page. It might be better from there. Do you have the link? Here's the link. Try watching it from here. Oh, yeah. Try that. Maybe that'll work better for you. Everyone hanging in there? I don't think this interview is going to come off. Okay. So we got that little reversal, Cyric, and I believe Goldie we're looking for in the euro, and I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with it. Still think it's going to wash out down towards that 106.20 level into sometime early to mid next week. That's my Nostra Pinker. Yen will make a new high and diverge. CAD's still playing up here at resistance. Still looking for gold to wash out one more time towards aliens targets of 1040, 1050. Have a little flag forming here in the gold. Lewinsky's looking for lows here in the crude. I think it's still another $1.50 lower, maybe at 40 bucks. There's really no divergence yet on the 1 hour. A little bit, but under 30. Under 30 right here. Okay, Goldie. Nice trading for you, Goldie. Okay, JJ is coattailing a trade. So we have no divergence in the crude oil on the 1 hour. It's marginal. Normally when a market closes bad on a week, we look at the 4. No divergence. So normally when you have a negative week, like this in crude, you're normally going to get some follow through. You're normally going to get some follow through. In fact, it would almost be better if it made a new low. Now that I see this weekly, why not this? Why not a third drive to a bottom in crude that would take us to new lows? What do you guys think about this weekly crude chart? That we get one more low, one more flush out to under the low that we had in August. You guys think it's feasible? And with that, the gold completes to the downside, down towards 1050, 1040. What do you think? You guys want to let me go home a little early today? On a Friday? Let me ask Adinda. Adinda, can I leave a little early today? You're the boss. I don't think Peter's showing. So I could do a wrap up and then wrap up the week. Okay. Give me a minute and then I'm going to do the wrap up, everybody. Yohei's very good. I respect Yohei, JJ. He's one of the best at combining fundamentals with technicals, in my view. Yohei's a great follow. You could tell him I said so. Okay, my trading warrior brothers and sisters, thank you for another great week. You too, hello, Dale. I'm still anticipating one more drop in the euro to coincide with a new high push in the dollar index. I'm looking for par 30, par 80. So I'm looking for follow through strength in the dollar to create a dollar selling opportunity. I kind of agree with Alien that perhaps the pound might be the better buy on a pullback. So perhaps you look for some fib retraces in the pound, maybe down around 151 to 50.50 for a wave 2 before we get a 3. Euro pound, still think that they have to clean out stops under 70.40. So I'm looking for a big round number to be traded at next week, maybe a shade under the 70 level. And wrap it up with the yen. I'm still looking for one more high in the yen that will diverge sometime early to midweek. 2380 to 24, I think, is an area to pay attention to in the yen next week. So let's wrap it with a look from Goldie. What do you have, buddy? This, I think, is Goldie's look in the euro. Still looking for 780. So we'll see how that unfolds. I want to thank Goldie for all his contributions this week. There's so many to thank. I sure hope I don't forget anybody because we have such a great community. It's hard to remember all the great work that was shared all week. I want to thank Alien for his presentation today. I want to thank Goldie, Cyric, JJ, welcome to LAR, FX Street, thank you, Adinda. Thank you, Hello Dale. Thank you, Forex Stop Hunter. Thank you, Decadic, my gambling buddy. Fair Value Trader, welcome to our community, Planet. Thank you, Rob Kane, thank you. Alexi, ISR, Jax, Ali, MRC, Ricardo, thank you for all of your great work. Yohei, have a great weekend. Marco Polo, have a great weekend. Gorilla, glad you found us. John 573, thanks for your loyalty to hang out with us here in LAR for many months now. Borgia, great work that you supply our community. You're a great addition. You're a great addition to our community. Ed Z, FX. Thank you, Ed. I hope you're enjoying your time here in LAR. So we're almost at Ricardo's objective in the S&P. I want to thank FX Street for giving us this platform to have the best mastermind trading community, analysis community on the net. Thank you, Rick. I want to thank FX Pro. If LAR is adding value to your trading experience here, and of course it's a free service because we have a sponsor. Our sponsor is FX Pro, so the way to support LAR, if you're a non-US resident, is to establish an account with FX Pro. You're trading anyway. I use their platform. I like FX Pro. They survived that Swiss on peg unscathed. They've been around a long time, and there's no law against having more than one account. So I'd like to ask everyone in here to consider opening an account with FX Pro and tell them that you came from LAR and Dale Pinkert. And with that, remember, my friends, don't just count your pips, count your blessings. Money comes and goes. Time is gone forever. Make it count. And thank you for spending that precious currency with us in our community. Do your homework over the weekend. I already know what I want to do next week if the markets present those opportunities. Your best work is done on the kitchen table before the market opens. So get ready for next week into Thanksgiving. There's going to be great trading opportunities, and I look forward to capitalizing on as many as possible with my Larian trading warrior brothers and sisters. Love you, Ricardo. Thank you, buddy. See everyone Monday. Have a great weekend. Adios.